Imagine a world where businesses not only understand their customers' current needs, but they anticipate their future ones. It isn't just a dream, it's the key to distinction in a crowded market. Your challenge in creating distinction and standing out for the competition lies in part on your ability to not only think like your customer, but to also be equipped to think ahead of your customer. Here's an example of this that could work for any and every business, yet it's from the field of higher education and my friends at High Point University. Have you defined specifically who your customers are? Well, they have at High Point University, and obviously two of those customer groups are students and parents. Now, just a few weeks ago, when the fall semester ended, students were traveling home for the holidays. Thinking like the customer in this field means you prepare for their departure from campus. Thinking ahead of the customer means you consider how you help students get home safely to their parents and family. So HPU created a car checkup program. Students could drive through and have mechanics check their tire pressure, oil level, and other major points to help ensure that no parent would receive a call from a distraught student broken down on the side of the road. The president of the university, my friend Dr. Nito Cobain, even walked the line of cars waiting for inspection, asking students about their holiday plans. Can you imagine other university presidents doing this? It sure wouldn't have happened where I went to college, but it's part of High Point University's total commitment to creating distinction and delivering an ultimate experience for all of its customer groups. Now, you start by thinking like your customer, not thinking as a business leader, entrepreneur, or manager in your specific field. The greater challenge is to have such a deep customer mindset that you can identify problems or obstacles that your customers may be experiencing even before they do, or ones that perhaps even aren't specifically related to your product or service. A properly functioning automobile is not integral to the academic environment. However, Dr. Cobain and HPU know that caring about the student is a meaningful component of the total college experience, and it also provides a critical point where their university can differentiate itself from other institutions. But wait, as they say, there's more. A major winter storm is hitting many parts of the country. So what did HPU do for their returning students? Well, they added more of their complimentary shuttles to campus from airports to accommodate families who want to get their students back to campus ahead of the storms. By the way, how many universities offer complimentary shuttles from multiple airports back to campus for their students? At HPU, they also opened the dorms early so students could beat the weather. They even opened up the cafe early to accommodate students arriving and dining before the originally planned return. And here's the kicker. They did all of this at no cost to the students. So imagine parents talking with their friends who have their kids at another college, and the parents start talking about the steps that High Point takes to ensure safety and deliver an ultimate experience. Well, the point here is that distinction is a primary marketing tool. It creates referrals that are impossible to beat. Studies cited in the Journal of Service Research underscores the power of thinking ahead of the customer. Companies that anticipate and address future needs not only achieve higher customer satisfaction, but they also enjoy a distinct competitive advantage. This forward-thinking approach leads to increased customer loyalty and a stronger reputation through positive word of mouth, crucial assets in today's market, no matter your industry. You know, it's a great privilege for me to be HPU's in-residence expert on distinction and relevance. But I must tell you that I feel that I'm constantly learning more from them than I have to share with their students, faculty, and staff. Your business likely doesn't involve opening dorms or testing the cars of young drivers, but your strategy should be the same. You do better when you think like the customer, something that few businesses or leaders do. However, you become distinctive when you think ahead of your customer. And High Point University is a perfect case study of how this is done to perfection. It's time to shift from merely meeting customer needs to proactively anticipating them. But the question is, how will your business rise to this challenge?